Are you stuck in this endless cycle? This cycle where you start off good, you've built the plan, positioned your mindset to win, and you've probably even developed an environment that promotes growth. You're motivated and you're really ready to achieve great things. But then comes the one bad day when you aren't feeling good, you have family obligations, you have work obligations, so you miss your daily study session. The next day, you feel so much guilt and regret that you decide to throw away the rest of the plan. Here it is. You've messed up one day and decided to throw the other 364 days out the window. Why? Because you're chasing perfection, not consistency. By the end of this lesson, I want you to see the danger of this all or nothing mentality and how it leaves you in a constant cycle of starting and stopping. Hello, welcome back to JC's Learning Edge for another midweek motivation. I'm so glad that you all are here. I'm JC. I earned my bachelor's degree in 1 year and my master's degree in 3 months. And now I help others do the same. Today we're talking about the all or nothing trap and how it affects your future. So lock in with me for the next about 5 minutes, and I promise you won't regret it. Let's get into it. Many students are stuck in this all or nothing trap. They have this mindset that if everything can't be perfect or if everything doesn't go as planned, then I'm done. I'm quitting. I'm throwing in a towel because what is the point? For example, you've built a study schedule where you study 1 hour each day for 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. You do good on keeping this schedule. But then here comes that one day where you got caught up. You had the family obligations, the work obligations, or simply time got away from you. So you skipped the study session for that day. You could have been consistent the previous 4 days, but since you missed that day, you decide to just forget about the whole plan. You just quit. Based on this example, we see the real problem here wasn't the plan. And believe it or not, it wasn't even you missing one day. It was that you were chasing perfection. One thing that's vitally important to whether you reach graduation day or not is your ability to pivot. When you make a mistake, when you make a mistake, when you don't hit the mark, or when you miss a day, I know you'll start to feel guilty and have some sense of regret. But I want to challenge you to not allow those emotions to overtake you. Please don't allow your future to be dependent on a feeling. I was thinking the other day about how many inventions, books, businesses, man, speeches and graduations the world has missed out on because someone quit because the journey wasn't all sunshines and rainbows. But all I know is I don't want to miss out on your graduation because you feel guilty in the moment or because you made a mistake. I want to challenge you to pivot. And let me tell you a secret about all those successful people you look up to. Their journeys weren't all sunshines and rainbows. They had down days, they had missed days, but what set them apart was their ability to pivot. They didn't quit because they made a mistake. They learned from it and kept pushing forward. Imagine you're taking a road trip with your family and you're driving down the road and you run into some construction. Do you drive up to the construction and stop? And then you turn around and tell your family, well, I guess we have to go back home because we ran into some construction in the middle of the road. Or do you decide to get on the shoulder of the road and drive around it? This is the mentality we must have, that no matter what obstacle tries to stand in our way, I won't stop. I won't start over. I'm going to pivot and keep pushing forward. And I want you to hear me clearly. Your destination is still possible, even if your route has to change. I'm going to say that again. Your destination is still possible, even if your route has to change. And this is exactly why I wrote Graduate in Half the Time, because finishing faster wasn't about being smarter than everybody else. It wasn't about having perfect days or never making a mistake, but it was about showing up consistently and being able to pivot when things didn't go as planned. So if you're struggling with being able to pivot, it may not be from a lack of desire, but from a lack of systems. This book gives you a blueprint on how to build systems that promote you pushing forward and going around the obstacle instead of stopping at it. So I encourage you, grab your copy today. Now, as I close, I want to challenge you. Stop chasing perfection and start chasing consistency. Yes, you made a mistake. Yes, you skipped yesterday's study session. But that doesn't mean you should allow one day to cause you to throw out the other 364. Instead, just pivot. Put it in the chat. What's one way you'll push through whatever obstacle is plaguing you this week? Now, if this message has helped you, I need you to do a few things for me. Number one, like and subscribe. Join the community. We're trying to grow every single day. Secondly, share this with someone who might need this reminder on today. And lastly, come back on Friday where we're going to dive deeper into this topic on the all or nothing trap. And remember, your destination is still possible, even if your route has to change. And as always, success doesn't shout, it shows up. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye bye.